right, everyone. So this time we're going to be doing different questions based around gaming. And I'll tell you this. There is a reward at the end of some monetary value.
What?
We will not elaborate. There will be a reward.
What's Sudowoodo's Pokemon number? Okay, so it's gonna be 185 something.
I do not have that amount of brain cell. All right, anyway.
I don't believe you. It always relates back to Sudowoodo.
What do you... No, maybe. Unless...
Oh, no. Another job category.
All right, everyone, and welcome to the game board. So, from left to right, we have music and gaming, gaming Pictionary, Is That Real?, Big League Scandals, and Jump That Game. Music and gaming, I'll give you a description of a music soundtrack in a video game, and you guys will have to guess it. Pictionary, you guys will see that one when we get there. Is That Real? You have to guess if that development studio or developer is a real person or not. Big League Scandals, you have to identify the company or developer that had the scandal in mind. And a Jump That Game. I sent 5 games to our buddy Jub, and he shot back 5 descriptions of those games. You have to guess which one's which. The winner of our last game show, Pokemon 20 Questions, was Laxley, so we're going to have Pigeon start this off for us. Pigeon, where would you like to go on the board?
I want everyone to know this. I love Jub. I do. I hate this category, but that's not going to stop me from picking this as my first category. So we're going to do Jub That Game 100. We're going to start us off small this time, guys.
All right, Jump That Game 100. So after I read the question or read the description, you guys may say ding, and I'll call on you. Any wrong guesses will be negatives, and you can only guess once per question. Each person can guess, though. So if you have people fail, someone else can ding it. So, Jump That Pokemon.
So there is a monetary reward.
Yes.
But you can't shell out for the buzzers?
What? No, you don't get buzzers.
I want buzzers.
No, you say ding. You say ding. Just say ding.
We can't even say buzz?
You can say buzz. Goblin Slayer, but gambling. What game do you think Jub is describing?
Ding.
All right, Pigeon.
Clash of Clans?
No, this is not Clash of Clans.
Do we lose points if we're wrong?
Yes.
Oh,
Do I lose? Can we go below 100?
You can go below 0, yes.
That's what I mean. Oh, darn it.
Goblin Slayer,
but gambling.
I will say, all these games are games that I own and have played.
Okay, cool. That helps me a ton. We're not.
Yeah, it's not
obviously
all
a
games
game.
in the gaming chronology.
FBT, view profile.
No, stop. You're not allowed to do that. No. All right, I'm going to take that as
375 games.
All right, so I'm going to take that as nobody knows. The answer to question number 1 in Jump That Pokemon 100 was Peglin.
Peglin.
We should have, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
you guys
but I'm not willing to gamble.
Shut up.
I am willing to gamble, but I did forget that game existed for a bit.
Fantastic.
Oh my god, the double zero was for shadowing.
It was for shit. Shut up. All right. Tech, where would you like to take us?
We'll also start small, but let's go Big League Scandals for 100.
All right, Big League Scandals for 100. So remember, same ding rules here. This gaming company has laid off more than 1,000 employees in recent years due to...
Ding.
Let me finish the question! To feed the executives' lust for luxury cars, coining the phrase real adult sadness. Dings count after I'm done reading.
Ding.
All right,
Ding.
Pigeon.
What is Bungie?
That is correct. What is Bungie?
What really is Bungie?
A categorical failure that was set up for success.
Whoa. He was at 00. Thank you very
give
much.
me back my second 0.
God damn it, 1 second. Is it down? It's down. Okay, great. All right.
10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
All right, Pigeon, where would you like to take us?
Gaming Pictionary for 400.
All right, Gaming Pictionary for 400. You guys are going to see a collection of emojis or symbology, and you have to tell me what video game is that.
Ding.
All right, Tech.
The issue is, I think I'm giving the wrong name. Isn't it like Home Builder Simulator?
Nope, it is not. I'm guessing you're thinking House Flipper, but no, it is not House Flipper.
Dang. All those points.
Hammer, SM.
Are the emojis like 100% representative of the game, or could it be just the layout of the emojis that are what the game is supposed to be?
I am drawing a full picture for you. You take everything into account that you would like to take into account for this. I will say, when crafting each of these, I googled this PNG emoji ? And typically took the first emoji I saw to make whatever I'd like.
SM Hammer. Hammer SM. 5 Megaton Hammer.
Okay. We're gonna count down here. 5.
Ding.
All right, Pigeon.
What is Space Marine 2?
What is Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2?
Oh yeah, because it's a hammer.
I was really proud of that
Hammer,
one.
Yeah.
Nope. Not minus 40.
I'll take minus 40.
No. Anyway. I was giving Pictionary. All right, Pigeon. You're on your way to the board. Where would you like to take us?
Let's go music and gaming for 500. Let's knock that off the table because I just don't want to deal with it.
All right, music and gaming for 500. So I'm going to read it off. And if you guys, after every guesses or people don't decide that you guys agree you need a hint, there is the soundtrack along with it. So this game by the Anti-Fun Gaming Anti-Fun Gaming Company features such iconic tracks as Pokemart.
Wait, so are you automatically gonna play the soundtrack?
No.
or-
If you guys want the hint.
Sure. Hint it up.
This game by the Anti-Fun. What?
By the Anti-Fun Gaming Company features such iconic tracks as Pokemart.
Ding.
Okay, Tech.
Pokemon Gold.
It is not Pokemon Gold.
I'll take the hint. I'll cave. Griffin.
I'll
Pigeon?
take the hint. Yeah, I'll take the hint.
Oh, is it not going to work? Did I have this all working perfectly and now it's not going to work? There we go. Did that help you narrow in on the game?
Yeah.
You have a guess?
Ding.
Sure. Laxley?
Is it the Emerald?
No, it is not Pokemon Emerald. Pigeon, do you have a guess?
Join us in the negative points. Join us.
Is this Gen 4? I'm gonna be mad if it's Gen 4.
Ding.
Okay, Pigeon?
What is Pokemon Ruby Sapphire?
No, this is not Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. The correct answer is none of them, as the track for Pokemart in every Pokemon game is spelt Pokemart. I think you guys forgot what 500 questions were like.
So
That
do we
was
all quit
a
here,
question.
or are we waiting like one more?
Oh, I can't click the score. The fuck.
I mean, the game is deciding for us that it's over.
No.
Yeah.
Not over for you guys. I'm only at negative 100 right now.
There we go. I shouldn't have done negative points.
I'm still in the lead.
Oh. Shit. There we go. All right. Laxley, you haven't gotten to go yet. Where would you like to take us?
Is that real 300?
All right. Is that real 300? Is this a real gaming studio? Flow State Interactive.
That's the most generic I've ever heard in my life. Ding?
Laxley?
Real?
Anyone else have a guess?
Ding.
Pigeon?
No.
That is
It is
fake.
fake.
I made that up. That I will say, after I thought of that one, I did feel like I slightly targeted Laxley with it. But I was like, oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what about it?
Hmm?
Never mind.
I think it's easy to. I think that one was. I had to look it up because I was like, that is very, very generic. All right, Pigeon, where'd you like to take us?
We're gonna go with Gaming Pictionary 300.
Gaming Pictionary for 300. What is that video game?
Ding.
Laxley?
Ding.
Dead by Daylight?
That is exactly correct. That is Dead by Daylight. You guys had a lot of energy before the show, and now you guys are all silent. What is happening? You guys good?
I'm locking in.
I haven't had a confident answer to a single question so far.
All right, Laxley.
Big League Scandals 200.
All right, Big League Scandals for 200. This gaming company accidentally created a seedy underbelly of underage black market skin gambling.
Ding.
Ding.
Pigeon.
What is Valve?
That is correct. What is Valve?
I had a couple of coworkers that were, who shall remain nameless, but definitely probably were in that black market skin trading business.
All right, Pigeon, where would you like to take us? I was in there for a little bit.
Let's keep it with the scandals. Let's go with Big League Scandals for 300.
Big League Scandals for 300. This gaming company promised big and swung so low that they were sued for false advertising. Though the suit was later dropped, the game soared to the moon with later patches.
Ding.
Ding.
All right, Pigeon, I heard you first.
What is Hello There?
That is
No, Hello
incorrect.
Games. What is Hello Games?
No.
Hello Games.
Heck.
No.
What is Hello Games?
Correct. That is
Curse you.
Hello Games.
I got it confused with the podcast that I'm friends with, and which is called Hello. No, my lead, my carefully curated lead.
All right, that was. Yep. All right, Tech, where would you like to take us?
What is Gaming Pictionary for 200?
Human Pictionary for 200.
Ding.
Pigeon,
What is Repo?
incorrect. I see your headset though. I see your headset.
Oh.
Old Man Dying.
Ding.
Tech,
What is Sonic?
incorrect. Once again, I like where your head's at. I see that one.
Old Man Ring.
You're so close. Or you were. I don't know where your brain's gone since.
Old Man Ring. Oh my god, ding.
All right, Loxley.
Elden Ring?
What is Elden Ring? You've already guessed wrong on this question.
But I also had the Elden Ring guess.
Cope?
Or negative 100.
Hit F11, no!
What? No, that was only a 200 question.
You know what? I believe it.
So I just get no points?
Did I give you your points?
He gave you your points.
Okay, yeah. Oh! Oh, yeah, I see that one. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. No. You're right.
All right, Laxley.
God, take away the gaming picture.
You right. Listen, I run a game show. I never said a good one.
That Hello
Music
game.
and Gaming 200?
Music and gaming for...
Could I get music and... Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
I got you. Could I get music and gaming for 200? Ugh.
Ugh.
This game about crafting and exploration features several synth beats, including Abandoned Ship. Remember, we have the track if you guys need a hint.
Ding.
Pigeon?
What is Subnautica?
That is correct. That is Subnautica. Let's go. We have a player in the positive again. It makes me feel like my game is less bullshit. Let's go.
I gotta redeem myself. Big League Scandals for 400.
All right, Big League Scandals for 400. This game developer nearly became a war criminal in their seemingly innocent farming game.
What?
The game. No, not Ding. What? I don't know who made that game.
Unding.
Oh, the developer.
Yes,
That is who we want.
the developer.
Ding.
Pigeon.
Who is Concerned Ape?
Correct. That's Concerned 8, the developer of Stardew Valley, as he accidentally misappropriated a Red Cross trademark, which is a violation of the Geneva Convention.
Damn it! I knew that one. I remember that, and the need to.
All right, Pigeon, where would you like to take us? As Tech has a meltdown.
I gotta pad my score out before we go to jump that game, so we're gonna go to Gaming Pictionary for 500.
All right, Gaming Pictionary for 500. The silence is everyone's like, what the
I
fuck?
hate you.
All right, Lexley?
Ding.
Dress to Impress?
That is not correct.
Fuck.
See where your head's at.
Ding.
Tech?
Slay the Spire.
No, that is not Slay the Spire.
You solidified your lead.
You were the two I was hoping to get this.
So what I don't think people realize is that there's a secret fifth one all the way up in the corner hanging.
No, I saw that one.
I'm trying to. If I don't give an answer, do I still lose points?
You do not know. Do you have a guess?
I decline to answer.
All right. What is Persona 5?
Definitely was not getting that one. I understand it now because there are 5 of you and they're your persona. I was not getting that.
I was really happy when Laxley led in with the early ding. He's like, ah! I was like, yes, he got it.
You know,
no.
you never see it coming.
You never see it coming. All right. Well, since you didn't see it coming, Laxley, where would you like to go?
Music and Gaming 300.
Music and Gaming for 300. This game was popularized by gaming YouTubers in the mid-2010s, featuring tracks such as Bergentrucken. I should have looked up how to enunciate that.
Ding.
All right, Pigeon.
What is Undertale?
That is Undertale. That's specifically Asgore's theme, which has an obnoxious name. But I think it directly translates to Mountain King.
Gaming Pictionary for 100. Let's close out this category.
All right, Gaming Pictionary for 100. What's that game? And the silence.
What if I know, dude? It's a 1.
I know.
The bad thing is you have so many games that I don't have. And I'm looking through my game list trying to figure something out.
Ding?
Lexley?
Minesweeper?
No, it's not Minesweeper. Oh, I like that one though. That's a good one for this.
See, I know you completed this a little while ago, so I know it can't be the game we just started playing.
Oh yeah.
That's a take.
I am confident.
Ding.
Beck?
Uno.
What is Uno?
Oh, you know what? I should have gotten that. I am a little upset at myself now.
You know
The
what?
amount of
I got
time
one fully right. I'm
All right, that
done.
clears out a category.
The amount of times that you and I would just play Uno when we first met that's
Yeah, I was gonna say we played a lot of Uno.
a lot of Uno.
All right, Tech, where'd you like to take us?
Is that real 100?
All right, is that real? 100 House. Is that a real developer?
Ding,
Pigeon?
ding. It's real.
That's real. That's the creator of Untitled Goose Game.
I love that.
I had to look for so many weird ones for that category because it can't be like real or fake. Activision. All right, Pigeon, where'd you like to take us? It is still anyone's game, by the way.
Let's go with we'll close out Big League Scandals for 500.
All right, Big League Scandals for 500. Considered the first ever gaming controversy, this game depicted a car running over gremlins in Pong-like graphics before being discontinued for being too violent. Now, this is a game I have never played.
Ding.
All right, Pigeon.
What is Death Race?
That is... Oop, what the fuck? What is Death Race? I would have also accepted X-City. All right, well, I still think it's anyone's game. I feel like...
I'm going to lose all of these points and jump that game.
All right, Sanity check. What was that?
Let's go with
Tech. Laxley, sanity checks. How we doing, guys?
I'm here.
What is a sanity?
Eventually, they'll beg me to bring back Pokemon.
I didn't ask her to leave.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the next one will be Pokemon, and I'll sit down and I'll watch the first few seasons of Digimon shows to make a Digimon one. I would have to. It's been so long since I've watched Digimon, or been a part of the Digimon ethos at all. I feel
if you tell me we're doing a Digimon game show, I am just the second it starts, I'm just conceding to Laxley. I understand game recognizes game.
Game recognizes game.
Laxley is I hereby fully concede your kingship on
Guys, I don't even
knowledge
really
of
know Digimon like that. I like it probably more than most people here, but I don't know it that well.
Well, speaking of Digimon Pigeon, where would you like to take us?
Let's go to music and gaming for 100.
Music and gaming for 100. This game, known for its creativity, features eerie tracks such as 11.
Ding.
Pigeon.
What is Minecraft?
That is Minecraft. Soundtrack 11 is terrifying. This is like to have in there.
It is, and it's one of my favorite because of how spooky it is.
All right, Pigeon, where would you like to take us?
We'll close out music and gaming. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, music and gaming for 400. This game, known for depicting over-the-top violence and ripping music, features such tracks as Blood Harvesting and Prayer for the Diminished.
Ding.
Laxley?
Ding.
Doom.
Ding.
Doom 3.
I cannot accept Doom. Or no. Is Doom 3 a specific one? Hold on. Which one is the third Doom?
3 is a specific one. It is not
The
this Doom.
3D one.
Okay, no.
I would be wrong.
All right, Pigeon.
Ding. Doom Eternal. What is Doom Eternal?
That is Doom Eternal, and I have to. I couldn't use this one, obviously, but like, I hate this. It worked. There we go. Shut up, actually.
If you had played that, I instantly.
That was literally the riff I thought of. I was just like, it's Doom. No.
I love Doom Eternal's soundtrack, and I'm so mad that there's all the controversy with it not getting actually like fully released.
All right. Well, speaking of controversy, Tech, you've been quiet. Where would you like us to go?
I guess is that real 200?
All right. Is that real? 200. Motion Twin.
Ding.
Tech.
Real?
That is real. Did they have such games as Dead Cells and Windblown?
Windblown is what I was thinking of.
Oh, yep. -6 equals 400, guys. Remember that for your quiz. All right, Tech, where would you like us to go?
You know what? Let's break back into that category. Jump that game for 200.
All right, jump that game for 200. Joe's Nightmare. Joe's Crab Shack. I don't know how to tell you guys.
I have a game, but I don't remember what that.
You guys get. Like I said, you guys are so excited for Jump That Pokemon in an entire quiz of Jump That Pokemon. This is his brain. I don't know what you want from me.
I need to sit down with you a little bit more, just so that way I can get an edge, because it's very obvious this is going to be a category in everything that we do. So I need to get that little edge, you know.
I would just like to take this time, while we're all sat here in stunned silence, and I would like to remind everybody that I performed very well in the Pokemon, and it's been implied that I'd be very good at Digimon. I have spent my time playing very specific types of games, and not much else. Thank you. I'll concede the floor.
Do you have a guess? All right. Tech?
Crab Champions?
Exactly correct. Crab Champions.
Let's go.
He originally didn't want me to add in the Joe
crab game.
It's a roguelike crab game, and it's fantastic.
And I remember because MVT used to play it.
It's so good
all of the time. It took me forever to remember what the name of the game.
It's so good. I love it. All right. Speaking of MVT, Laxley, let's go with that. Laxley, where'd you like us to go?
Jump that game 300.
All right, jump that game 300. Dwarf Fortress, Butt Bin Space.
Ding.
Tech.
Oh my god! I literally. I had the name, and then he went, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't."
Hold on, he's filibustering.
Not filibustering. I have the game. Like, oh my god! It's the dwarf mining game, and I just cannot remember what the name of it is.
Pigeon?
Even though I know.
Well, that's great, because I'll tell you what the name of it is. What is Deep Rock Galactic?
And best part is that's incorrect.
Send it. Dang.
All right, Laxley.
Space Engineers?
No, it is not Space Engineers.
Also, is this purposely misspelled?
That I copy pasted exactly how he sent it to me.
Butt bin in space.
Butt bin space. Do you have a guess, Tech?
Tech already guessed.
No, he didn't. He had ding and then just
Oh, I
had a panic attack.
He went ding, and then the name of the game that had been literally in his head until you went ding, and I was like, dang, I lost it. You know what? Send it. Ding.
Okay.
Oh, I know what it is. It's your game that can I get a second guess?
It won't count anything. No, it is not Kerbal.
Okay.
It won't count for anything. But what's your guess?
What is RimWorld?
It is RimWorld.
I should have guessed this one again because I just started playing Dwarf Fortress and I was like, wow, this is a lot like RimWorld.
I have not played either of those games.
Yeah, I also haven't played Dwarf Fortress. I was like, I'm gonna trust him that's a good description.
It's fun-ish.
All right, Pigeon, where would you like us to go?
Is that real for 500?
Is that real for 500? Lame developer.
Ding.
Heck.
Real?
Real and a developer of web phishing. I almost got rid of that. You know what? I'm gonna give Pigeon 0 to Tech. He gets it. All right, Tech, where would you like us to go?
Let's go jump that game for 400.
All right, jump that game for 400. Lumberjack Sim. I'm gonna lead with I'm sorry.
There are two. And I don't know which one you would have shown justice.
So I've got none.
There are
And
two
I
that
don't
I
know
can think of.
Any.
Any guesses?
We've already had a question related to Minecraft, and we haven't had any other repeats, so I'm...
Lumberjack? Minecraft is a fishing sim.
Minecraft is 100% just a punching sim.
Everything is a fishing sim to you, okay?
You're right. First off, you don't need to attack me like this, but Minecraft is a fishing sim. The only things that aren't fishing sims to me are fishing sims. They suck.
We're at 400. If I lose this, I still can't physically lose unless I answer another question wrong. So we're gonna go ding. What is Valheim?
Not Valheim.
What? What? How come you changed? You can't change the name of the category afterward.
What do you mean?
After I answer?
Any guesses from the crowd?
Dang.
Laxley?
There's a guess, but I want to try and get in the positive.
Pal World?
Nope.
I'm just here for the vibes, guys.
I feel that.
Yeah, I know what the answer is. I'm not saying it, but I know who it is.
Tech, any guesses?
I mean, I've directly got a guess, and yeah, okay, fine. Even though I wanted to get in the positive, I'm gonna say Pokemon Gold.
No, what?
And the reason why I'm gonna say it, the answer is because in Pokemon Gold, you have to learn Cut because you have to slice a tree, and when you slice that tree, it's actually a Sudowoodo.
You get a water bottle. You get a water bottle for Sudowoodo. You can't cut him.
I could have sworn you cut him.
I hate Sudowoodo. I want that to be known.
I did not love Sudowoodo until the first Pokemon quiz. And I think he's turned around in my heart. Yes, Power World. Yep, okay. All right, Tech, where would you like to take us?
Jump that game for 400.
No.
You know what? I know that Pigeon would love to just wipe that one off the board. So we're gonna go with Is That Real for 400.
Is that real? 400. Huddle Hut. Sorry, Huddle Hut Games.
That's not how I would have guessed how that's pronounced.
That's not how I would have spelled that.
Ding.
Pigeon.
Real.
That is real, and they're the developers of Void Crew.
Have you played Void Crew?
Yes, I played Void Crew.
No.
Okay.
All right, Laxley, where would you like us to go?
Oh boy, Amp. I don't know. I don't know where we could go from here. I think maybe jump that Pokemon for 500.
I would have
That's
to open
not
up
a
different slide
category,
deck
but
I'd have to open up a different slide deck for that one.
See, I thought you were gonna go for in screen.
That would have been funny. Anyway, jump that game. Speed Racer, but balls.
oh, I know this. What is Marble on Streams? Marbles on Stream?
What is Marbles on Stream? You ruined my bit. I didn't think anyone was gonna guess that.
I've played this one with you on stream. I saw Speed Racer and Balls, and I was like, it's that marble racing game that he plays on his stream every now and then.
I've never seen this game.
You definitely have, because I have definitely raced you and Laxley in it.
I don't believe.
Hear me out.
I don't own that game.
You can
Own it. You go into his stream and you select in his stream chat. You say, "Hey, I want to play this game," or like the command for it, and then it drops a ball with your name on it.
Now, Pigeon.
Heard.
Yes.
You're already in the lead. But can I offer you a big funny? A triple or nothing sim round.
No. Because I have played this game and I know how unlikely it is that I will win. So no.
Everyone know Pigeon has Pigeon has no. No.
I mean it's the same value.
The thing is, if it was triple or nothing, you won tech. You would have passed. Was kind of the bid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, let's get to the end screen. Since you won, Pigeon, you get to read.
Congrats, you won. Your reward is a single pull of 10 random Steam keys that will be revealed live now.
All right, I'm gonna send you 10 Steam keys that I bought from CD keys or G2A, whichever one is the random ones. I forget. It's one of the two.
And I just pick one.
Hold on. Open 3. Just open 3. Let's see what we get.
How do I
you copy the
I see. Okay, we'll go with
the code on Steam.
Activated product on Steam. So let's see here. I'm assuming the backslashes are the things between them.
Yeah, those are delimiters.
So we're gonna go with the third one. That's 61177 starting one. I successfully activated Dead Bits.
Dead Bits? What does it look like? That is awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Looking.
Okay, let's see here. We'll go with Zombie Balls. It looks like a Peglin-esque, maybe zombie game with a ball. Yeah, there are some zombies here.
Puzzle game. Oh god.
Okay.
That's a video game.
Quadrata.
The fuck is Quadrata?
Quadrata.
I like the logo.
It got nominated in the Best Games You Can Suck At category in 2022. I don't know. I don't know what this game is. That is.
This looks like the mini game you have to do to break out of prison in the life sim. What is the famous?
This is simple Portal. This is simple Portal.
Oh my God, what the fuck is it called? Oh, BitLife. It looks like the thing you have to do to get out of prison in BitLife.
Those are the 3 that I used. Amp. So there you go.
All right. How? I mean, you get all 10. Those are your 10.
Oh, I get all 10.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
10.
Well,
You won.
oh, okay.
All right. So, how does everyone feel about it? How's everyone feeling today?
Yeah.
You know, I made it into the positive, and that's all I could really hope for.
I was on the screen.
I want this to be known. There were maybe 4 that I instantly knew the answers of. The rest of it, I'm just really fast at typing into Google.
4? You had
Googling?
4?
Yeah, I mean, there were no rules against Googling.
Comments.
There were no rules against Googling. I want that to be known.
All right, everyone. Hold, 1 second. Oh, let me add this.
We use the tools that are provided to me.
Good job, Tech. You changed these as well. You fucking Googled.